kitchen. Today I am going to show you a very simple cookies recipe. Let's see what are the ingredients we'll be needing. I have taken 1 cup of plain flour, 3/4 cup of sugar. I have put it through a blender and had powdered it so that it's easy. And I have taken 125 grams of butter, and here I have taken 1 egg, and I'll be using 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder. In addition to these ingredients, today I'm using some shredded cashew nuts. This is up to your option. You can use chocolate chips or cashew nuts or any other nuts if you like, or raisins, whatever it is, you can adjust according to your taste. And I'll be adding a pinch of salt. So let's see how to make it. First, let me add in the sugar into the mixing bowl. And then the butter. Now let me mix this. I have taken out the butter from the refrigerator and had made it to a room temperature so that it will be easy for us to mix. Because the sugar is powdered, it's enough if you mix this. Maybe around 1 to 2 minutes you will have to beat it. After a minute of beating, now the egg, sugar and butter has well combined. At this point, you can add in the egg. And then beat it for another minute. Now I have mixed the egg, butter and sugar very well, and it's nice and fluffy. At this time, you can stop beating and then you can use your spatula to just fold in the flour. Let me add the flour in. And fold it slowly. This is a very easy way of making cookies, and you also can involve your kids in the process so that they will enjoy it and they will also learn it. Once you have folded in all the flour, just add 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Now I have folded in the flour Now add in the cashew nut. I have not roasted the cashew nut since it's going to go into the oven. Anyway, just mix it around. And you may think that the batter is little bit loose, but it is not. This is how we want it. And what we are going to do is we are going to wrap this in a foil cling sheet and put it into the freezer for about half an hour to set. Don't feel that you can add more flour into it to make the batter stiff. You should keep it into the freezer for half an hour, and if you feel you have more time, you can just keep it in the refrigerator rather than putting it in the freezer at least for an hour. But now I am going to keep it in the freezer for half an hour. I have taken the cling wrap and I am going to put the batter into it. If you add chocolate chips, it might be very tasty. And if you want the flour to be chocolate also, you can add a teaspoon of cocoa powder into it and make chocolate cookies as well. You can make this for their birthday parties or kitty parties. And now I'm going to wrap this up and put this in the freezer for half an hour, and after that let's see how to bake it. Now it has been half an hour since I kept it in the freezer. Now it's all ready. Now you can see the consistency. If you have cookie cutters, you can roll it by adding some by dusting some flour onto the bench top, and you can roll it and cut it into shapes. But now I'm going to just make it by rolling in my hands. Just press it down and just put it on the baking tray. And you can preheat your oven to 180. I have shaped the cookies. If you want to add cashew nuts on top of it for presentation, or chocolate cookies or other nuts, you can add that this moment. And now it's going to the toaster. Actually I am having a toaster, it's not an oven. So you all can adjust your heat according to your oven. So this is a toaster, so I'm going to keep the biscuits on 180 for 20 minutes. And if you want it in a cake texture, just leave it for 15 minutes and take it out. And this one I'm going to add for 20 minutes. And let's see after 20 minutes how it turns. Meanwhile, this is being done, the biscuits are being baking. You have to put the dough into the freezer again. You cannot keep it outside so that it gets melted. So while the cookies are baking, you have to put this into the freezer again. Now it has been 20 minutes. So I'm going to check on the cookies. It will be so hot, so handle carefully. Let's take it out. Yes, the cookies are ready. You can see if I touch to show you, it will be going inside, but it's perfectly all right. Once you have taken it out, within maybe another half an hour, it will come to its consistency. Now let's take it out. You can see it has expanded. So when you are keeping it in the tray, don't try to put big big lumps of cookie mixture, because it will anyway expand. So now the tasty cookies is ready. You can enjoy this with your kids, and they also can get involved in the process of making it. And those who are vegetarian, you can just change the recipe a bit by adding only 3/4 cup of flour instead of 1 cup of flour, with all the other ingredients except the egg. And you can add for egg, you can add 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon of condensed milk instead. So if you are not if you cannot take eggs, or if you don't eat eggs, then you can do it in that way. You have to reduce the amount of flour, because the consistency of the batter will be more stiff because we are not adding egg. So for that, you just add a tablespoon of condensed milk and reduce the flour amount to 3/4 cup. And now we can take out the balanced batter and make the cookies as I made it before. And also you can store it for at least another 2 to 3 days, and you can make the cookies as well. If you like these recipes, please subscribe my channel, give it a like and share among your friends. So enjoy the cookies with your kids and family. I'll meet you in another interesting recipe. Thank you.